Hello and welcome everyone. I am Reshmi Mukherjee. You are here for The Tempest Act 3 Scene 2. Part 1 was already done. If you haven't followed it, I will attach the link somewhere on top. You will get it from there. We are moving towards Act 3 Scene 2 Part 2 of the video. Okay. So without any delay, we will move to it. But yes, you were asking for certain other videos, also some history and other subjects. But yes, for the time being, I am a school teacher and I teach only English. So I am well aware of that subject. Okay, I am a professional in that. I cannot give you history. Okay, when I am giving something to you, it needs to be perfect. I know that English is that, but for history, I have no such knowledge, right? So I will try to bring a teacher who can teach you English, history over here and other subjects too. But that will take few weeks time. So let's see what can be done. Okay, so let's start. Alright, so let's begin The Tempest Act 3 Scene 2 Part 2. We have already finished Part 1. You can follow that for detailed explanation. Let's move to the next slide. Caliban, yea, my lord, I'll yield him these asleep, where thou mayest knock a nail into his head. So last part, what had happened? In the last part, we saw that they were planning to murder Prospero. So Stephano asked, tell me the way that I can carry this thing out. So Caliban says, yeah, that means of course, Lord, I will yield. I will yield means I'll take you to him when he is asleep. Where thou means you, mayest, that means where you may, knock a nail into his head. There are different ways suggested by Caliban to murder Prospero. That you can knock a nail into his head. And Ariel, who is listening somewhere around, invisible, says, thou liest, thou canst not, you can't do that. Even if you want to do it, you can't do that. Now again he speaks in the voice of Trinculo. So Caliban, what a piety is this? So every time Ariel speaks, everyone, that means Caliban and Stephano, feels that Trinculo is speaking. So they of course think that Trinculo is saying that it is not possible for Stephano to kill Prospero. What a Pi Nini? Pi Nini means somebody who is wearing a joker's costume. What a stupid fellow this one is. Thou scurvy patch. Scurvy patch means, as it is written, you are a worthless fellow. How do you know what my master can do? I do beseech thy greatness. This one again, he is talking to Stephano. He says, I am requesting you, you are great. Give him blows and take his bottle from him. So blow him just like this picture, slap him. And then what will you do? You take that bottle of wine from him. When that is gone, when he no more has that bottle of wine, he shall drink not, means nothing, but brine. He shall get nothing over here. He will have to drink salt water. Brine means salt water. For I will not show him where the quick freshes are. So I am not going to tell him where the freshes, that means where the fresh water is. So that will be a kind of punishment if I don't tell him where the fresh water is. And if he does not even have the wine to drink, what will he drink? Of course, the salt water. Stephano, Trinculo, run into no further danger. So don't cause any more trouble. Interrupt the monster one word further. That means interrupt this Caliban again. And what I will do is, by this hand, I will turn my mercy out of doors. That means I will show you no more mercy and make a stockfish of this. Stockfish is actually a dried fish. Like in Bengal, we have shutki mach, that kind of a dried fish. Beaten hard. So, you will get a huge blow from me and it will really pain. Trinculo, why? What did I? So Trinculo doesn't even understand what is it, because he did not say thou liest, right? It was Ariel. So he says, what did I do? I did nothing. I'll go further off. I'll not stand here. You see, you are blaming me for nothing. I will not stand here. Stephano, didst thou not say he lied? You just now said no, that he is lying. Ariel again says, thou liest. Now who is speaking now? Stephano is speaking now. And Trinculo, it seems, Ariel speaks in the voice of Trinculo. So when Ariel says thou liest, it seems that Trinculo is telling Stephano that you are lying. Or do I so? Now it's not, he's not speaking to Caliban any longer. He's directly speaking to me. How come he has so much of courage to speak to me like that? I am lying. Take thou that. So he slaps. Beats Trinculo. As you like this, give me the lie another time. So I think you liked this slap. So try me again. I will slap you again. Trinculo, I did not give the lie. So I did not even speak anything wrong. Out of your wits and hearing too. So you were of course very stupid. You were behaving in a stupid manner. Now have you lost your hearing also? You cannot hear clearly. a pox of your bottle. That means to hell with your bottle. It's all because of the wine that you are drinking. Sometimes when you drink wine, it will cast some nerve imbalance, and your nerves will not work properly, and then you will not be able to hear, see clearly. Okay, all this. So it must be the wine that is causing all this. This can sack and drinking too. So this can sack means this is the wine. This is because of the wine that you are drinking. You rain on your monster and the devil take your fingers. May that monster die, and may your fingers with which you slapped me fall off from your hand. Caliban. Ha ha ha. So Caliban is very satisfied because Trinculo has got a blow. Stephano. Now forward with your tale. So now proceed with your story. Freely stand further off. So he tells the first thing to Caliban that okay, continue with your tale. And to Trinculo he says, go and stand far away. Don't come here. Caliban, beat him enough. After a little time, I will beat him too. So Caliban is very sly. Caliban cannot do anything on his own. He says, you beat Trinculo. When he becomes very weak, then I will beat him also. Stand further, come proceed. So Stephano says, okay, Trinculo, go far away and stand. Don't bother me. And yes, Caliban, tell me what you were telling. This is the picture where you see that all these three fellows with their wine bottles, they are just making a fool of themselves, planning to murder Prospero. And Ariel is there invisible somewhere, listening to everything and not allowing their plan. Okay. Caliban hated Prospero, but it's not that the spirits present there also hated him. Next, Caliban. Why, as I told thee, it's a custom with him in the afternoon to sleep. There thou mayest brain him, having first seized his books. This is important. He gives a complete idea of the way in which this activity has to be carried out. What activity? Murder of Prospero. So I told you it's a custom with him. That means it is natural. He generally sleeps in the afternoon. There thou mayest brain him. So while he is sleeping, you can brain him. You can, hit his head, break his skull. Having first seized his books. Don't forget to take his books away first. Or with a log, batter his skull. After taking his books, you can break his skull with a log of wood. You can punch him with a stake, that means stab in the belly with a stake. Or cut his weasand, meaning cut his windpipe with thy knife. Remember first to possess the books. Don't forget to take the books first, because books give him power. For without them, that means without the books, he is but a sot. He is just a fool like I am. Without the books. For without them he is but a sot, nor hath not one spirit to command. So he will not be able to command any spirits. He will be as powerless as I am. They all do hate him as rootedly as I. Here he says that the spirits also, it seems, hates Prospero, but it's not so. Don't you think that Ariel is trying to save Prospero from all this harm, even when Prospero has not said Ariel to do anything, right? He's just helping Prospero out. Burn but his books. So you must burn his books only. Rest of it you must leave. Because he has brave utensils. He has very beautiful, costly equipments, furniture in his house. He calls them, which when he has a house, he'll deck withal, and that most deeply to consider is the beauty of his daughter. So he has very rich things in his house. Don't burn those. Those are useful. Second, the best possession is he has a very beautiful daughter. He himself calls her a nonpareil. Nonpareil means somebody who is beyond any comparison. So beautiful that she cannot even be compared with anyone. I never saw a woman but only Sycorax, my dam. My dam means my mother. So I saw only one woman other than this lady, that is my mother. And she, that means Miranda. So I saw two ladies, Sycorax and Miranda. If I compare these two ladies in terms of beauty, she as far surpasseth Sycorax as greatest does least. That means if Sycorax is the worst, Miranda is the best. Okay. Stephano, is it so brave a lass? Is she really so very beautiful? So you are telling me she is that beautiful? Caliban, ah Lord, she will become thy bed, so you can marry her, I warrant, and bring thee forth a brave brood. So you can marry her, you can have beautiful children from her. Stephano, monster, I will kill this man. His daughter and I will be king and queen, save our graces, and Trinculo and thyself shall be viceroys. So monster, I will of course kill Prospero, and then I will marry his daughter, and may this, save our graces, may this be true. And Trinculo and thyself, means Trinculo and you are going to be viceroys. That means some kind of zamindar, like I'll give you the power to control certain areas. Okay. Dost thou like the plot, Trinculo? So do you like this plot? Are you happy with it, Trinculo? Excellent. Yes, this plan is very good. Give me thy hand. I'm sorry I beat thee. So I'm sorry that I had to slap you, Trinculo. But while thou livest, as long as you are here, keep a good tongue in thy head. That means always think before you talk. Otherwise, if you had not said thou liest, I wouldn't have slapped you, right? So think before you speak. Caliban, within this half hour will he be asleep. So within half an hour, Prospero is going to fall asleep. And will thou destroy him then? So are you going to destroy Prospero at that time? Stephano, on my honor, of course we can do that. Ariel, this will I tell my master. Alright, so you are planning to kill Prospero. So I will inform my master what you are planning, and then we will see, what will happen. Of course, Ariel will not allow this to happen. So let's see in the next class what happens in the next part of the play of the scene. So here we will keep, because every day we are getting videos, so we will not proceed, we will not take it very hard on us. We will do a little portion of it every day and come back. Always press that bell icon beside that subscribe button so that you get updates every day and this whole thing is clear to you. Okay, moving to the next part. This is an image where they, in the next part you will see how they proceed to Prospero's cell to kill him, stab him, and then we will see what happens. This I have already discussed. You can skip this if you have already seen it. This is an enrollment period which is there till month of August. After that, I will not be able to take any of you. So all those who have already enrolled, it's fine. 30-hour class, 4 months, rupees 5,000, 2 hour, 1 hour, half an hour class for doubt clarification is there. Project doubts are there, and classes will be conducted in Gmeet or Zoom call. This will be your choice. Okay, this is for you. And of course, how you will apply, you can mail me at reshmamukherjee24@gmail.com. There you mention which one you are enrolling to, and then I will give you the link so that you can proceed. Payment needs to be done through Google Pay or account transfer, direct account transfer. Okay, I think I could make myself clear, as I see that there are many who are being able to do it. Okay, no join button, no through YouTube, because this join button YouTube thing is creating a lot of mess. So it is better that we do directly as it happens in school. Okay, it happens through Gmeet, it happens through Teams platform, it happens through Zoom call. So we will do that. Okay, that's all. And this will be a one-to-one class. Okay, this half an hour class will be one-to-one class, and so only your doubts for a half an hour will be dealt. Maybe for 4 months class you can have a group class. Rest of it is going to be a one-to-one class. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much. I hope you like the video, and I can expect that you will like, subscribe and share. Thank you. Bye bye. Let's meet in the next video.